What is up, guys? Two guys teaching industrial design here. Today, we're gonna discuss model making. Yeah, I was looking for the best ways to show off the full process, and it came to me while I was looking through some of my old portfolio work. This particular model was one I did back when I was in university. A good portion of the photographs will be available Google Drive link. And also, by the way, all the materials that I plan on using, or that I have used, will be linked in the description. So what I'm saying is, the description is the place to be if you want to start model making as well. Got all the stuff you need. Now, let's get to it. We will start with this picture right here. We glue the blocks of foam to the base that we've created via our package. Materials are soft density blue foam, MDF wood, and masonite. Now, the MDF wood is that regular tan color wood, and the masonite is that black where the grid is laying on. Oh, and don't mind the wording on the blocks, we have fun here. Then we shape the foam using tools called Sureform. You can find these tools in any hardware store, really. I use a screwdriver to poke holes into the foam to give the clay we're about to add some anchor points. Now, there's no photo to show the next step because it's so simple. I didn't feel the need to photograph it. Basically, we shellac the surface of the foam to provide a barrier between the clay and the foam. Yeah, you know that same hardware store that you're at right now trying to buy some Sureforms? Yeah, check out the aisle that has shellac in it as well. Make a list. What's next? We apply the clay. Clay comes in bars. The specific clay we used during this project was called Chavant Industrial Design Clay. It's soft clay that needs to be heated before it's applied. I roughly used about 12 blocks for the entire project. Since my design was so different, I had to go about attaching the surfacing that connected the wheels and body differently. The idea was to still have access to the storage sections even after the model was completed. Now, these next photos are just me working out the design, filling it out. By the way, also note the board of drawings in the background. It's important to always have reference to what you are trying to create if you're trying to pursue this model making career professionally. With our surfaces cleaned up, let's head to the paint booth to add some primer to it. This first primer is called Ben Primer. It's a very, very thin primer. It's only used to give the gray primer a surface to stick to. And this sits for about a good 20-30 minutes, and then we'll add the gray primer. Now, this gray primer we're using is made by Evercoat. It's specifically called polyester primer. Cure time is about 12 hours to 24 hours. Normally it's best to wait about 24 hours to make sure it's fully cured, because you're going to need to be fully cured for this next step. Sanding or bondoing the poor or weak areas of the model. This part can be very heavy time-wise if you're not careful. Actually, it really needs its own video. Hey, if you guys want to know what sanding is and why it is necessary, leave that question in the comment section below. After we finish sanding, it's time for primer step 2. Now, this second primer is different from the first. Same company, but it's called polyurethane primer. Some call it urethane. Both terms are used interchangeably, so they're correct either way. Normally, I let this sit for 15-20 hours before we wet sand it. Now with this one, it's only necessary to wet sand. It is time for some color. The color method I used was custom, and since I worked at a shop that made custom and standard car paint, I was able to customize my paint for this project. But there are other ways to go about getting paint on your model. You know what? This one actually needs its own video as well. Comment section. Yeah, and since our color is water-based, it dried in about an hour. And just like that, our color is done. The next step is clear coat. And it's the same as painting. The only difference is I had to wait 24 hours for cure time. When the clear coat has cured, you have two options. You can either leave it as is and work on the details, which I should have done, or you can polish the model and hit the paint hard enough to have to repaint the damaged areas. Honestly, this project was never really completed, so the details are lacking. I ran out of time and I was in a design competition, so when I actually made it to the finals, I completely dropped the ball on this guy. It wasn't my intention to abandon her, and I do feel bad about just leaving. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll get back together, rekindle the flames of creativity as one. And that's it. You guys want us to go deeper in any particular methods? Are you hungry for more? Please let us know your thoughts and comment in the comment section below. This is two guys teaching industrial design, not to be confused with. We love what we do. And hey, we're all in this together. Peace.